Hello, it's Denise from Up the Potting Shed and it's the 29th of August. It's a funny old day. One minute it's raining, next minute it's warm. Do you know, I've got a funny feeling in my bones that we could have one of them long hoped for Indian summers. Well, wouldn't that be great? Because, what was it? July was a bit of a washout, August wasn't great. If we have a lovely September, October, that's going to make a huge difference to the growing season. So I'm actually getting warmer nights at the end of August than I had through the beginning of August and July. I was getting lows of 9. Got a nice crop of potatoes, a couple of cucumbers, harvested one of my green peppers, got some cayenne in there, and still plenty of tomatoes to pick. A lot of tomatoes still to ripen. You might be able to make out I've made a hammock for my 2 melons. I'm thinking of renaming this a butterfly house. I did site my polytunnel next to a buddleia bush. Despite this lovely weather we're having at the end of August and hopefully into September, I'm still thinking really spring next year. My lovely salad planter is doing beautifully. I've got some spring onions in there now, mixed of different varieties of lettuce and the cutting celery, and I've also got some coriander. Let's have a closer look. Coriander's coming on nicely. Still got cutting celery to harvest. Got some lovely red lettuce coming up. And this lovely multi-coloured lettuce, really nice lettuce that. So this morning I've sown some peas. According to my Polytunnel calendar, you can overwinter peas. So I've sown some Oscar dwarf pea. My first time growing Oscar dwarf this year and I was really pleased with them, so I thought I'd give them a go. I've also sown some more carrots, and in the long trough I've sown some Faraday beans. They're all just suck it and see really, and see what happens. Still got a few kale to go out, and I've got a few places where I could squeeze some of my late leeks. Do you remember Mr. Funnyface, the tomato? Well, he's ready to pick. Let's go and look. And also I've got a really huge Amish paste tomato in the greenhouse. Petrol spinach looking really healthy there. And I've still got some Swiss chard from really early spring. That's done well not to bolt this summer. Well, here we are in the greenhouse, and you know, everything's picking up as the weather's stabilised a little bit. These, I've given up hope on these, but these are actually some Kashmiri chilli. But just look at that whopper. Look at the size of this Amish paste. Isn't that an absolute whopper? Mr. Tomato. Look, it's time to pick him. Here he is. Isn't that a peculiar tomato? Unfortunately, he's split. Mr. Tomato. Hello everybody. Welcome to Up the Potting Shed. There he goes. I can finally see why these are called Blue Fire. So they start off very blue, and then as they ripen, they begin to go this wonderful red colour. Blue Fire. Haven't tasted them yet, but my absolute favourite tasting tomato of all time, shop bought or homegrown, is this purple Ukraine. Absolutely lovely flavour, and I can't really describe it. It's kind of sweet, but it's got a tang and almost like a bit of a smoky taste. This Turkish Delight sweet pepper was slow to get going. It was getting ravaged by numerous things that were crawling in through the vents of the greenhouse, but it's turned into quite a tree. Look at it, absolutely full of peppers. And this is what they look like when they go red. It's one of the reasons I don't mind picking my bell peppers when they're green, because I know these are sure to go red and I'll end up with a great supply of red pepper in the freezer. These are the first of my patches starting to ripen. And here is the rogue Apache, which I think might have crossed with something. It's about ready to pick, so I'll have to get on and do that taste test. Well, that's all for today. Just a quick little update. Hope everything's growing for you in your garden. Take care. See you next time.